Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, tonight I thought it would be a good idea to do a nice little relaxing flight in Flight Simulator. We'll be flying from Hamamatsu, Japan, which I think is out of a military airfield, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll be flying into Tokyo, Japan. And it should be about a 30-minute flight, and I think it'll be very nice and relaxing and enjoyable. So we're here in the plane, and the first time in the first episode of our flight simulator, we did the big jet. We did the big Boeing 747 jet. So for this episode, just to kind of switch it up a little bit, we're going to use the Airbus 320. And this is still a big plane, but it's much smaller in comparison. But anyway, I think it'll be fun. We have like a nice evening sunset time here set, so it should be nice and relaxing on the eyes. And we'll look down here onto our flight computer where our flight plan is, and we'll just take a look. Looks like first we'll be going up to like 15,000 feet, 29,000 feet, and then we go down to 12,000, 10,000. So we'll just keep an eye on the altitudes because we'll be manually managing those. And for the most part, we'll be in autopilot mode until it's time to land, in which case I will disengage the autopilot and attempt to land the plane. So let's get the show on the road, or in the air, I should say. Okay, here we go. So take off the parking brake. Let's push up on the throttle. And I actually don't know what I'm doing, so if you are a serious pilot or a flight simmer and I'm doing questionable and illegal maneuvers, understand that I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just a casual pilot. So we're up in the air. I put up the landing gear. I set the flaps down to 0, and I engage the autopilot system. And we're up in the air. And at this point, the plane is following the flight plan that we put into the computer. And we can come here. So it said the first altitude was 15,000 feet. So click here, that lets me click. We'll go to 15 and then we'll engage that. There we go. So, okay, we're getting all kinds of warnings here. This online warning thing is so annoying. I can't make it go away, even though there's nothing wrong with my connection. But anyway. Takes away from the experience a little bit. It does annoy me. But holy cow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. And I really like this plane more than the 747 that we used in the first episode, because I feel like the windows in this plane are so much nicer. Like you get such a nicer view of the outside world. Oh, that is beautiful. Look, there's like a mountain or like a volcano over there. Is that Mount Fuji? I'm not sure if we're close enough to see that, but that might be. I don't know though. That's beautiful. Look at that. So, I love this game so much. It is so relaxing. the sounds of the jets on the airplane of the turbines. That white noise is so relaxing to me. So I can show you here. You can see that we're at 12,000 feet, and then on the left it shows our speed. So we are well on the climb, and if we come over here, we can zoom out of the plan a little bit. Yeah, and then you can see the entire plan there, but just to kind of take a look. Throttle back the speed there because it was about to hit an overspeed. And let's just take a look at the next part. Looks like we can get 29,000 feet after this, so we'll just go there now. And I don't know if I just use the altitudes as a general guide because they're not always like, for some reason the game doesn't import the plan correctly all the time, so I just kind of use it as a general guide. So we will climb up to 29,000. And while that happens, I think it'll be nice to send you to the back of the plane so that you can kind of get a view from the window seat as a passenger. And we'll do that for a few minutes, and then I'll invite you back up here and we can fly the rest of the flight together. How does that sound? Alright, enjoy the view, and I'll see you in a few minutes. As you can see, we've reached the 29,000 feet, and the evening is setting. The evening could not be setting more beautifully. I mean, look at the colors in the sky and in the clouds. Oh my goodness. This is just breathtaking. Wow. You can see the little islands down there. Wow, 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 this is beautiful. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little view from the back of the plane. But you're back in the cockpit where the action happens, and I'll just go ahead and tell everyone now that I have about a 50% success rate in successfully landing planes, so that's pretty good if you ask me. You can see something in the distance over there. It's probably another plane. You can see the trail. And obviously I don't follow like air traffic control or anything like that, so I am sure I am breaking a million laws as far as regulations go and flying, but this is the way that I like playing the game. I like getting the plane up in the air and then putting it back on the ground in one piece, hopefully. Oh my gosh, look at the colors in the sky. This is just unreal. So we're gonna start making our turns here, and just want to make sure I'm at the right altitudes. So let's check. Let's see where we should be. Looks like we want to get back down to 12,000 feet. Oh boy. Okay. We are a little behind schedule here. So 12,000 feet. Let's set that. I'm not sure if we're gonna actually... Wait, we should be okay. So let's get down. The plane is gonna start the descent. You can hear the engines winding down as we're lowering the plane. And we're definitely a little behind schedule as far as altitudes go. I kind of fell asleep at the wheel there and didn't realize. So after that, we want to be at LAF, let's see, 10,000 feet, okay. And then 7,000, okay. Well, hopefully we can get down in time. Let's see. I might expedite this a little bit. You know, I think it'll be okay, actually. Set it to 10,000. And the plane is starting to turn. Oh my gosh, the colors in the sky are mind-blowing. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, you can see the stars over here. Oh man, this is gorgeous. I love how I'm just climbing over all the instruments here. That's okay. Or all the controls, I should say. Wow, wow, wow. This is just unreal. I cannot get over it. How's our distance, or how's our altitude doing? We're at 20,000 feet. let's see. I think it'll be okay. What's the next distance? Spark is 7,000 feet. I'll just go ahead and dial in 7,000 now. Because I don't think we're gonna hit the other ones in time anyway. I think we're in good shape though overall, because we're already at 16,500, and yeah, we should be okay. And it's getting dark now, which is nice. Oh, look at that, we have a nice little ray of sun hitting our window here. I really like that. The reality of having to land this plane is starting to set in, and I just hope I don't crash. That's probably not what you want to hear from your pilot, but well, you know, at least I'm being honest. Here we could probably zoom in a little bit here. So we just hit 12,000. Yeah, we'll be all right. Making the appropriate turn here. Everything's going according to plan. Very nice. Which isn't always the case. I find that, like, a lot of times the plan in the computer doesn't load in correctly, or the autopilot system isn't working correctly. So sometimes you have to intervene. So. This is just beautiful. Look at that. You can see kind of some city lights in the distance over there. We're at 8,000 feet now, so we're doing pretty good as far as altitude. So there was no need to worry. Let me just keep an eye on the next waypoint. So we're gonna hit Kaiho, LD 225, 24, 23. So by the time we hit LD 24, we want to be at 4,000 feet. So Kaiho, we want to be at 4,000. So yeah. We should be okay. I'll dial in 4,000 here in a second. That is unreal. What a beautiful view. You know, I really want to get some VR goggles, because I think that would put this over the top as far as immersion and experience goes. Okay, so we're turning into the bay here. Everything's going well. dial in the 4,000 feet. Okay, beautiful. And we're starting to descend. Oh, yes. You can hear the turbine jets rev up and down as it adjusts the power required for the level changes. And I think that no. I was gonna say, I think that's Tokyo over there, but actually I think we're crossing this channel over here, and that's where Tokyo is gonna be. Here, let's get comfortable in our seat. We can see we've reached 4,000 feet. And just take one more look at what point do we want to be at 2,000 feet. Daya. Waypoint Daya. So we'll take a look when that is. It looks like Daya is like over here. Oh no, it's like right here. So, as we hit this turn here, we want to be at around 2,000 feet, 1,500 feet. So we'll just keep that in mind as we're hitting that final curb there, that turn. Just to make sure that we are adjusting the altitudes appropriately at the right time. Because the worst thing that can happen is you're approaching the runway, but you are at too high of an altitude, and then you're just kind of screwed. And you have to do a turnaround, and that's never fun. So, oh wow, this looks beautiful. You can see the night skyline of all the lights and stuff in the distance. Isn't this just incredible that we have access to such amazing technology? Not just the planes themselves, but like a simulating experience on this level. It blows my mind how lucky we are to experience these kind of things. It's so fun, and yeah, it's unreal. And this game, if you didn't know, is a 1-to-1 scale recreation of the world, and it uses satellite data for all like the mapping. So you could technically go and find your house because it's all via satellite data, and Yeah, it's amazing. It's a 1-to-1 scale of the world. Alright, beautiful. Alright. Oh, this is just unreal. See some planes in the distance over there. I think we can tell our passengers to put their seatbelts on, so we'll do that. I like that sound. Oh, no smoking. And seatbelts on. Alright, that's enough. And the runway should be down there. Yes, I can see the runway. It's straight ahead over there. So we're going to be making a turn here, and then we're going to loop around and have a straight shot at the runway. The moment of truth is upon us. As we're hitting that turn, remember we said we wanted to be at 2,000 feet, so I think it's a little early to dial that in, but probably after we cross this current waypoint, I'll dial that in. I think at this point it is safe to, let's dial in 2,000 feet. I'm actually going to do 1,500. Of course, that warning comes back up. Sorry about that. We'll do 1,500. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Okay. precisely what we're doing. The runway should be kind of behind us at this point. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, yep, there it is over there, straight ahead. Right over there. To the left. Okay, alright.
2,500.
So we have a good visual on the runway. We know where we're going. Alright. The night lights look amazing. I love that. Okay. Right. Perfect. We're at 1,600 feet. Alright. We're making the final turn before we get to the runway. Beautiful. Alright. It's almost time. Okay. I don't know why, but it looks like the plane is struggling a little bit to stay on the path. I hope we don't have any problems. It looks like it's skipping one of the points. Alright. Hopefully nothing bad happens here. I'm not sure why it's skipping that other point, that it's kind of off the path right now. Okay. We'll put the landing gear down. Oh my gosh, it is way off. Okay. And I think there's some other planes that are about to land too. Hopefully we don't interfere with them. Okay, we can see the runway right over there. It's that strip over there to the left. Okay, the plane is making a turn here. Alright, beautiful. Yes, everything's moving smooth. We're lining up to the runway. I'm going to engage approach mode, which is going to line us up with the runway. And it will start bringing the plane down. Okay, beautiful. So far, so good. Alright, it's lining up. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I have to disengage. Alright, that's okay, we got this. See, the system was going kind of crazy there at the end. Oh boy, we're a little too high. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, here we go, I got this.
Five hundred. 400. 300. 200.
All right. It's gonna be a rough landing.
650. 40. 30. 20. Retime.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know what happened. My autopilot system went crazy there at the end. I don't know. Are we gonna count that as a successful landing? I really don't know. But I had to take an emergency measure there at the end. But anyway, I appreciate you trusting me to fly us today. I'm not sure that you should trust me in the future, but honestly, that was so fun, and it was relaxing too. I thought, anyway. I hope that you enjoyed this flight sim episode, and I think for the next one, we might try the private jet, like a smaller jet. And let's see if I'm better at flying those. Well, actually, I think I'm pretty good at flying them. I'm not that good at landing them, so... Anyway, I appreciate you spending a little time with me tonight. I hope that you had fun with this video, and this was so much fun to make. And anyway, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.